Okay. Hashtag 371ENT podcast, the best podcast in the country. We have a special guest here. I'm glad he came. I'm glad he showed up. But before we announce his name and before we announce what he does, we want to give a special shout out to Selfie Square, for hosting this podcast. We thankful for this spot right here, and we will be back. Nice spot. So make sure y'all get down to Selfie Square. She's Southwest 900. I'll give y'all the address later because I know it's Southwest. My boy Mike was looking for it. Like I said, hashtag 371ENT podcast, the best podcast in the country. Make sure y'all go drink some Euphoria water, some of the best water out there in America. Euphoria water, y'all remember that, Euphoria water. And make sure y'all go stay Brown Candle Co. Candle Co. Brown Girl. Man, it just straight me. Brown Girl Candle Co. It's some of the best smelling candles out there. Brown Girl Candle Co. I don't know how I messed that up because we got some candles of hers in the house. And make sure y'all hit Up and Smoke, Point Garda, Cape Coral, or Fort Myers. Up and Smoke. Y'all make sure y'all hit them up. And Selfie Square. We have Coach Mike from the Stingrays. What level, Coach Mike?
8U.
8U.
Well, I coach all levels. I just decided to just go on watch the podcast after I was done because there's a lot of stuff going on, you know what I mean? I'm on 8U right now.
You're on 8U right now?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the record?
We 3-1.
3-1?
Yeah, we lost to Naples, Golden Gate Titans in fourth quarter.
Okay.
And yeah, they kind of, we didn't practice all week, so I think that was, a little part of the reason why we lost. So, but we got beat by a pass, two passes. Yeah, two passes beat us because we wasn't able to, work with our cornerbacks, because they really exploited our cornerbacks because we moved some players around and that wasn't a good look for us. We should have kept our 4-4 Stingray.
And you the head coach?
No, I'm not the head coach. We all head.
Why you not the head coach? I mean,
they just say I ain't ready to be a head coach, man.
You ain't ready to be a head coach?
I'm working for the PAL. They got different rules and regulations at PAL, man.
But you head coach status though.
Yeah, I'm head coach status, but sometimes you gotta be an assistant. Sometimes you gotta be able to be a servant, you know what I mean? If you ain't no servant, you can't lead.
That's true.
So I enjoy that role. I kinda got upset when I wasn't, nominated for the head coaching job and I was asked to move down and coach on the 8U because they want to build a program. They want to build something that where it continues. Stingray players doing pretty good. You got players like Sean Russ, one of the top cornerbacks in the nation at Dunbar. He's playing his ass off right now.
Okay.
They moved into free safety, but he's a Stingray. Stingray's only been around for 5 years. So, they not really,
they getting established.
Yeah, they getting established, but they got to do some other things.
Right. What I wanna ask you, and I wrote down, like, what's the difference between Pop Warner and Elite?
Well, it's just like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Be honest with me, that's me.
Because I held the change this week for the best showdown 10U.
Okay.
Lehigh versus Firecats.
Okay.
And you gotta be versatile. You just can't be a one-way typical coach. You know what I mean? You can't. You gotta be able to put stuff in that's gonna determine the game.
Okay.
Like a play where you too many men on the field.
Right.
Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Pop Warner has a lot of issues with their rules. The requirements to be a volunteer. Who's a volunteer?
The fights.
The fight. Oh man.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, Florida League get down too, but
yeah, Florida League. I mean, all Pop Warner, but
what the difference
the
is?
Difference.
The difference between because I haven't been able to coach but a jamboree for Pop Warner League. But what the difference to me is when I go around and travel with PAL, it's the teams. The quality of players. Yeah, you got some good players from Pop Warner, right? But Florida League became a limited in the first
Right.
opening game.
Right. So you think if Pop Warner versus Unlimited, you think Unlimited will win?
No, Pop Warner's unlimited now.
Pop Warner's Unlimited.
Yeah.
So they don't go by no. They don't go by no.
They late to the date.
Okay.
They got late in.
Okay.
See, Florida League team's been already unlimited.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So they've been doing it.
Right.
Right.
So now you got to catch up.
Right.
Like Firecats team.
Right.
They're 14U.
Right. They got to catch up.
They'll be good.
Yeah.
But they got speed. But
Right.
once you see them mountains,
Right.
them boys out in the country.
Right.
Osceola.
So what do you say about Norfolk Myers Knights? Because they played Norfolk Myers Knights this Saturday. Who do you think gonna win out of that team?
Well, you know, I coached a couple of them boys on that team, and them boys on Norfolk Myers Knights are dogs.
Yeah.
And I coached a couple of boys on those Firecats team. Those guys are dogs. So
Right.
I don't know. I want to see the game.
I say Norfolk Myers.
I say Norfolk Myers too.
Okay.
But I believe.
No, let me take that back. No, let me take that back. Let me take that back. I say Norfolk Myers, but I believe Firecats are gonna win 26-20. Now, what you say?
Well, I see number 21 as the X factor. We know the quarterback on the Firecats is dog. He's number one quarterback around here.
Right.
But if number 21 can play real good
Right.
for the Firecats,
Right.
his name is Sean.
Right.
If he can play good against those other guys on the other side over there,
Right.
he's going to do some damage. Now, I believe Firecats will win.
Okay.
But if Shaw don't show up,
Right.
and number 5 and 26 on North, Red Knights play,
Right.
they're dogs.
Right.
And all the little chihuahuas gonna follow them.
Okay. And one of them chihuahuas is my nephew, number 15. He had cornerback. You know, he's still learning the game. But
Yeah.
shouts out to Norfolk Myers Red Knights, and shout out to the Firecats. That's gonna be a showdown, man.
Yeah.
Who the Stingray play?
Oh, we got a banger, man. We playing top 5 Palmetto Pride. They're
Okay.
top 5 in like three or four divisions.
Oh shit.
8U, 10U, 12U, 14U, something like that.
Yeah.
And they're Division 2, but
Yeah.
we need that win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On 8U, because we're top 5 and we're top 3, they're top 5.
Yeah.
But we're in the top 5. So
Yeah.
it's a top 5 battle
Okay.
with the 8U. And it's gonna be on 10U and 14U too.
Okay.
But Palmetto Pride pretty good, but Fellowship took care of the 8U 2 games ago. But they've been rocking and rolling, they've been scoring 30 points. So they say they're passing the ball. So today we're gonna work on we got practice today. We're gonna work on man to man.
Okay.
We're going man to man this week.
Okay. Shouts out to all Florida elites, all the elite teams everywhere, and shouts out to all the Pop Warner teams everywhere. I want to jump into high school, and I want to jump into this discussion where Philip Buchanan jersey.
Yeah, I was in that on that. People got mad at me.
Philip Buchanan jersey. What
They got mad at me in the stands.
Let's lay it out on the line right here, podcast.
I believe.
Do you think Lehigh? Do you think was the coach fault? Because I
Well,
know
I
the
think-
Cheneys.
I
I know the
think-
Cheneys. I know James.
I think me,
Mm-hmm.
genuinely speaking,
Mm-hmm.
Philip, you should have came back more. You should have been more.
You think Phil should have came back more?
Yeah, he should have been more.
Phil's my god, bro.
But I'm just saying.
That's my
He
guy.
should have been more in the community, more.
But
you were buying stuff, you
Right.
was doing your thing,
Uh-huh.
but you wasn't here.
Uh-huh.
And then when you brought up the football stuff probably 10 years ago about why we so behind, you supposed to been here giving back. You doing cornerback clinics. Bringing us up
So
to
you
speed.
think
You
Phil
understand?
obligated to give back? I mean, you think
I
he
believe
obligated to
any
give back?
man that's a humanitarian is supposed to give back, and a philanthropist. I think any man that's well off. God says, if I give you 5 talents, what you gonna do with it? You gonna bury all 5 talents, or you gonna give them out and multiply?
I heard it through the grapevine. Philip helped James Chaney get the coaching job at Lehigh. So how is that's giving back?
I don't know about the referral basis or
That's giving back big time.
I don't know who did what, but I know that the jersey came out, and the
It's
jersey
disrespectful.
and the jersey came out, but the guy who wearing the jersey is a great athlete.
He's a hell of an athlete,
So-
but it's still disrespectful.
Yeah. You should have called him and asked him first before you did that.
I say you should have called Philip and asked Philip
Yeah.
to wear his jersey because you ain't gonna wear Ernest Graham jersey.
No.
You ain't wearing Greg Spire's jersey.
Yeah.
You ain't running.
That's not right down the street.
That's right. You ain't wearing Jamie German. You ain't wearing Jamie German jersey.
Yeah, you ain't wearing Jamie German jersey.
No, you ain't gonna wear that. So who you think initially? Who brought that jersey out? Was it the coaches or was it the school?
It was the school. The school had to make that decision. The school. Yeah, the president, the principal, whoever it is, the president, because president's a college, so is the principal. The principal had to make that decision. Or the athletic director. It all had to work in cahoots. He had to want the jersey. He had to want the number.
Right.
So Cheney went through the channels and the number came out.
So Cheney pulled the string. Cheney pulled the string.
Somebody had to ask for the number. But they got a lot of numbers over there.
The person who's wearing the number, I watched him play when they played Cyprus. He's a hell of an athlete.
But what number he wore at Island Coast? That's the question.
I don't know. That's a good question.
We can Google that. My internet's not working.
My phone right.
Well, but let's get Miss My Selfies.
Miss we want to Google up what's his name?
His name is Kelton.
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 How will he know Lee Holly?
She just put in high school football player Kelton.
Right. Do you know what school?
Island Coast. Yeah, he's at Lehigh now.
Yeah, but put in Island Coast.
Yeah, put in Island Coast so we can see what number he is.
I mean, just because he wore number 2 at Island Coast don't mean he can wear it at Lehigh.
I don't think he wore it 2.
Henderson?
Who?
Kelton Henderson?
Yeah, that's him.
Kelton Henderson. Hell of a player.
What number he wore at Island Coast?
Number 21.
Number 21.
No, he has that number now for Lehigh.
According to this, it says that that's what his number was at Island Coast, but man, it's the internet.
Okay, he could have had number 21. I don't think I've seen that on his huddle.
I mean, everybody won't wear number 2.
Go to his huddle for me.
Number two is that ultimate number.
Put huddle in.
Number 2, number 0.
Because his huddle come up. So
number 2, number 3. That's they're your dogs. You know that. Everybody know that.
Number 2, number 1.
Yeah, number 0. Because it's 0 now. But when we was playing, number 2, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Them like the dogs of the 2. 9. Yeah. Right. Them like the dogs of the 2. I also wore 9. Them like the dogs of your team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta watch out for number 1, number 2. You know what I'm saying? And when I see them, I play. But you cannot. What's you say, man?
He is currently jersey
Number 2.
Or it said, well, I don't know.
They changed the jersey because of the controversy. That's what we're talking about.
They changed the jersey.
And when I said it in the stands, everybody like, that nigga. I said, damn, because when I was surveying the team, I
Feels my God, bro.
I was at Naples and I said, they took the jersey off. I said, that's pretty cool.
I'm defending them.
And then the hecklers holler, fuck that.
No.
He shouldn't have fucked that. Who is Phil? Then he went to holler about.
What you mean, who is Phil?
What Phil done? Then Phil.
You say Phil should have gave back more.
Phil, the man said, and Plies already told me don't be on here spit up the guts and the ball cuts. But fuck it, nigga said I was way better than you in the community, Phil. That's what a nigga said to me. I done did more for the community than you, Phil.
Hey,
so fuck that jersey. That's what he said. But listen, it was like that.
I am a Philip Buchanan.
I am his fan too. Showtime. I love you, Showtime. Showtime.
So I'm gonna take up for Phil.
I love you, baby.
I do.
I took up for you too, boy.
And I also know the Cheneys, good people, family oriented, like real good people. Yeah. But I still say to my football knowledge. And I know football, and a lot of people know football. Right. To my football knowledge, it was disrespectful.
It was.
If you retired the man's jersey, leave it retired.
Right.
Ask that man for his jersey.
Right.
That's what I said.
Correct. So I'm with you on that. And I just gave you a whole bunch of... Wow.
So Mike,
hey, Naples, shout out to beating Lehigh ass. You know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all know when we played back in the 90s, y'all couldn't do nothing against us, Lehigh.
But Lehigh has all, and shout out to Raybon too. Robert Raybon. Shout out to Robert Raybon. He balling, man. I coach him.
He balling. He transferring. He got his mind right. He know where the keys are.
Yeah.
He know what the keys are.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all boys be transferring too, man. When you know you're in a situation at Dunbar and you can't survive over there at Dunbar because there's some boy be clowning over there.
Yeah.
Some boy be laying all over the floor in the hallway and all types of stuff.
But Dunbar beating people up though, man.
Yeah,
what you talking about? Dunbar just beat Bishop.
I understand. What I'm saying is some guys get over there in that setting and they can't survive.
They can't survive.
Their grades go down.
You gotta be dog.
So you talking about babies over there trying to get them and they smoking and you know what happened. The boy got a transfer. They got a future. They trying to hold on to.
Yeah. And
I support y'all, man.
Hey. Shout out to my boy Chuck, man. Chuck, man.
Yeah.
Hey, they beat Bishop. Lehigh lost to Bishop.
Yeah.
That's.
Well, you go. It's like this.
Lehigh and Dunbar. What do you think? Lehigh and Dunbar.
Let me explain the
Go ahead.
thing, because I want you to know.
Okay.
We just pop in the movie sometime. We are tight.
Okay.
What it takes to build a team. You can have some of the best players in the world.
But you gotta have coaches.
But if you ain't got the team to come together,
right?
The coaches bring the team together.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
Then the philosophy.
That's right.
You gotta put these players in position to win.
That's true.
Okay, so we know we can't take the number one back going east and west.
Right.
When he gets the ball.
Right.
He needs to go north and south.
Right. Right.
Anybody, you say you know football, right?
Right.
So let's talk about that. Hey, and all y'all turned me down trying to be a volunteer at high school coaching.
They turned you down?
Yeah, they turned me down.
They ain't turned me down.
I ain't gonna bash them. I ain't gonna call all y'all names.
They turned you down.
Yeah, man.
You might talk too much shit, man.
They say I need to stay out of trouble for 10 years. Bro.
10 years?
Yeah, so I'm only coming up on stage.
Coach Mike, what type of trouble you get into,
man? Man, listen.
You just tell them like it is. That's what it is.
Nah, they don't. They can deal with that.
Yeah.
But they just don't. When you got let's see them black clouds out there. When you got a black cloud over you, it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
You might have to change your whole surrounding.
That's true.
But I'm willing to, like working for the pal. It's an oxymoron. For me, I was a gangster.
Right.
Now I work for the police, helping them. You know what I'm saying?
That boy said he was a gangster. Yeah. Now he work for the police. Hey, that's your choice. But anyway,
yeah,
Coach Mike.
But I need
Coach Mike in the building, man.
Not surviving.
I know you gotta get to the practice, man.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let you go, man. Hey, shout out to everybody who watched my podcast. Hey, shout out to Coach Mike. Hey.
Yeah, I ain't working for the police.
I'm
volunteering.
He volunteered.
Football.
Shout out to the Power League. Shout out to the Firecats. Shout out to Norfolk Myers, our game.
Yeah, shout out to every
shout out to all the little league, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out to Big Cypress.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Big Cypress, yeah.
I'm gonna shout out to Riverdale that's still trying to keep it alive. I'm gonna shout out to Firecats, Falcons, Stero, Clewiston. We need you to just rise up, Harlem Wolves. Come on now.
There you go.
Hey, listen, man. I'm shout out to them boys from Norfolk Myers, Cape Coral, you hear me? Martha Lee, LaBelle.
There you go.
I love y'all. Bonita, I love y'all.
Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay safe. Y'all strap up.
Even
play a nice, clean game. No fighting. Parents, y'all make sure no fighting. Y'all make sure y'all do the right thing with these kids and stuff like that. Yeah. Who you gonna coach for next year? Still gonna be Pop?
Well, I got a couple offers that want me to come to different organizations.
I think you're gonna go to Pop 1.
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't really know. I'm coming up on that time where I can apply for them, but I just don't like the way they done me the last 2 times.
Right.
I came back from college when I played ball in California. They took my badge.
Right.
I survived another little episode. They took my badge again, so they took my badge twice.
Mike, you played for Cape, didn't you?
Yeah, I played for Cape.
What number you was?
Number 7.
Number 7.
I was in that group.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know them special number?
Yeah, I did that special number. That number 7.
Yeah, that special number.
That's definitely in that group.
Yeah, man. Like he said, man, y'all get that water.
Yeah. For your water, man. Hashtag 371 ENT podcast. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. If you don't heal what's hurt, you will bleed on people who didn't cut you. If you don't heal what's hurt,
wow,
you will bleed on people who didn't cut you. That's deep shit.
Hey, man, I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed the spot, man.
For sure.
They building up in Cape Coral, man.
For sure.
I see why they
Hey, man.
over here.
Cape Coral is where it's at.
When we went to school, none of this stuff was over there.
None of this shit.
None of that.
Selfie Square in the building.
Yes, sir.
Coach Mike in the building. They got a big game Saturday. We y'all away or y'all home?
We at the Stars. We in the hood, man. You know why I fought with the Stars too?
Y'all come.
We from Dunbar. Even though you know, we took the name from the Dunbar Stingrays. That's how it was when it first came out, and put the pal on them.
Right.
We still from the hood, and that's why I love the kids. We got 170 some kids out there that's you know, coming through a situation where it's dysfunctional or they have single family homes.
Right.
And I'm just a man that's trying to build my community up. Even though I say I was working for the pal, I just want y'all to know I'm volunteer. I'm always gonna keep my stripes no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Gangsta at heart, gangsta by life. You know what I'm saying? But I love helping the community.
Right. And y'all stay off Philip Buchanan. That's my dog, man. That's my boy Philip. Showtime Phil. We love him, man. Keep grinding, keep building, man.
Hey,
we love everybody, man. Show
ain't
everybody
like
respect.
y'all, man.
Give everybody respect, man.
We
Respect
fought with the
is
whole
due.
family. You hear me? Anna Jean, Troy.
Keep talking on him, Mike. Keep talking on him.
Hey, you know we fuck with all y'all, man. Y'all know we support y'all, man. Y'all be stepping strong in the peace parade, boy. We love that. So we support y'all, man. We happy for y'all. And hey, everything